Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith. This is Smith in the Black, and it's Tuesday. It's the Strat Attack Show, and we hop into the urban assault vehicle and see what's going on. So we got a new month, and we haven't seen the two down in the SPY since pandemic. It's been all up except for 1-3, and then these 2-3s. So the issue here is we're right on the cusp of going two down, right? And so if we do that, it's a 3-3-2 reversal, potentially coming back all the way through this broadening formation. So that's bad. And so, it might be a case of finally bad news would be bad. And so let's, maybe not. We like this much as we like to see dump. We don't want to have any bad news. But you always want to be, when people say, is the market going to crash or whatever, and then we look at it from a strat perspective and say, not even close, right? Well, now this could get bad. So now we're close to going a two down in the month. We haven't, all this stuff has just been two up, two up, two up, two up, two up. But now we have that. So we'll be aware of that. If you go to the weekly, it's a 3-2 down, and you can see all this pivot stuff into here that we could come after if things start to get a little nasty like they did today. And 2-2 on a Tuesday. Today, 2 up, then 2 down, reversal. These two become an outside bar of that. So we'll see if more comes of that. If we go to the QQQ, a little better of a picture. So Q's here on the month. It's still green, so a little bit closer to the middle. And but if they can take this out, then we'll talk, right? Because we had the outside month. That's what we want to see if that gets taken out. If you go to QQQ 60-minute. You're going to see this. How are we going to handle? How are we getting out of here? Now we sold off back in the middle of the try. We're going to finish the job and take these guys out. CRM getting hit, so we'll see what goes on with that. But the good part is that for like SMH here, SMH, if you go to the monthly, nowhere near a reversal. So that's probably not going to happen in XLK. It's also got some distance. Not saying it can't happen, but that's the good news as far as tech is concerned. It doesn't mean they can't go down with time frame continuity. They certainly could. But due to all the shooters and there's twos closer to the bottom of the month, we just want to evaluate, are we going to have a massive simultaneous break? So the good news is for them, no. If we go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, a little rougher. And so this is a lot closer here to going 2 up, 2 down, and becoming a compound 3. Still wouldn't be the end of the world, but, that's still some more selling because we know the Dow Jones has been selling off ever since this 2-2 reversal. And that's how it starts. 2 up by taking out the high, 2 down, and then boom, 3 straight weeks. Right? So that's been a good move. So we'll see because we on the daily gap down hold and see. This is also a 2-2 reversal, 2 up on the day, then 2 down today. And now just sitting right on the lows of the month. If we go to the small cappers had a rough one too today. Yesterday was slight higher high. That's a 2 up, and these two became an outside bar of that. And what that does is it takes you down to the monthly. Here, now you got a 3, and we're back into this previous range here. So small capper's a little rougher over there, so we'll see what comes of that. Like I said, some of the good news is like Apple goes out on the highs, and that we knew about. And that's why we always want to be aware of these threes. Outside month, 3-2-2 goes out on the highs, nowhere near a reversal there, all right? However, so that's good. And then stuff like NVIDIA here had a huge month and nowhere near a reversal there. However, to start off the month, you could get an inside week. All right, so we'd be aware of that. If anything's going to come of that, we still got plenty of week left. If we go to Intel, and Intel closes out as an inside month after a 3-1er. So we want to see either side of that month. Texas Instruments, also a 3-1 month, so we can watch those to help gauge some of the SMH stuff over there. If you go to Zen, and Zen is hammer counters outside month, so that's potentially good. The 3-2-2, if we can get that thing going, had a nice day today to finish it off to get up to that hammer status, and you can see here we got our lower low. Triangle it out, and now if you start to make that higher high through here to complete the broadening formation, that could take out that monthly hammer. So we can pay attention to that. If we go to XLE, And XLE on the month here, by 1 penny, stays inside month. But it's closer to going 212 back to the downside. You've got stuff like Conoco closed as an inside month. That's PXD. Those the big boys. PXD. EOG was a 2 up, but closer to going 2 back down. If you go on the financials too, we got the inside month. Closer to taking this thing out to the downside. If you go to XLF. Here also inside month, and there's like Ameriprise. Close to going 2 up, 2 down. You have PNC Bank inside there. So those financials a little sketch. So we'll see what comes of that. If we go to transports, IYT also closer to the 2 up, the 2 down on that. And we'll get to a couple of those in just a second. XLU here sets up the RevStrat month. Inside month poked up and then comes back through. And both of that had a rough one today. And you see that all this mess in here now trying to blast down through it. So we'll see what comes of that. If we go to Eli Lilly sets up the RevStrat month to the downside. Inside month poke up 1-2, and so potential all the way back down through. We'll see if that comes. In the Dow, you've got Cat Tractor almost does the 1 bar RevStrat but doesn't finish it off. So inside bar poke up, potential RevStrat downside for the Cat. If we go to XLP, which got hit here, you can see this is closer to going 2 up, 2 down on the month, and that's going to give you Procter, Shooter, if they want to bring that in. If we go to Google, some of the big boys, Goog, that's closer to a 322 right here, outside bar, and then pokes up and comes back in, so want to be aware of that. Because Amazon's still in good shape on the month, good chance at an inside month, so that didn't fall apart over there, so that's good. But Netflix here, 2 up and back down, closer to a 2-2 reversal on the month. Facebook here, potentially the 2 down, 2 up, boomer for these to become an outside bar of that if they want to hit the Facebook. If we go to Baidu, inside month for Baidu, so that's a 3-1er, outside, inside, so we'll see which that takes out. We can watch that, obviously, with the China names. If you go to ECL, RevStrat month. Inside month pokes up 2, potentially right back through. Also, we have gold doing this. Inside month pokes up and back for the RevStrat month if they want to start pounding some gold here. Gold looking like an inside year, and it's red on the year, so we'll see if they want to get worse on that. Obviously, GDX, JNUG, all your faves in there. JNUG a little hard to see on the month. Look at the week. So we'll see. Right there was that inside week back down, so we'll see how gold holds that. In the trannies, you got FedEx backing off on the month. Tried to get out of here. Now potential 2-2 back down. And UPS, an inside month 3-1 there. To keep an eye on the transports. If you go to IFF, and IFF Flavor Flav inside month, potential RevStrat back down through. Another one of the big boys, Microsoft, goes shooter. So Microsoft's a little bit more vulnerable here if they want to hit that. Of course, today, like many things, it was 2 up on a Monday, 2-2 Tuesday. Back down to set up the monthly shooter. If we go to Nucor, potential RevStrat month. 1, 2, back down. You can watch that with the steels, XME, all that kind of fun. And we got Cyber here. And you can see that 3-2. So the potential 3-2-2 to come down and take this out. But we'll see. We've got some more earnings coming out this week. And we got to get through this week to see how everything plays out. Right now, things a little bit on the ropes. But we've seen this market be pretty resilient before. And like I said, we're not going to see a lot of tech taking out lows, but certainly some. And like I said, we got some inside months to keep an eye on that and gauge going forward. All right, that's going to do it for today. I'm Mr. Black, Strat Attack.